Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. How is everybody today? It's Monday. I don't know about you guys, but it's been an interesting day for me. It's been a crazy day. One of those days where, you sit back and you think and you kind of go, oh, yeah, today's Monday. The weekend I worked all weekend, so Monday's like, it's just, today's Monday. I'm in a totally different week. And I'm like, oh boy, here we go again. But hey, Purple Princess. Hey, Erin. Hey, Diane. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Alex. Thank you guys for being here. You guys have no idea how honored and blessed I am. And you are going to hear probably my dog barking in the background, but she's just going to be a part of the show for a little bit. She's going to kind of help out with that first part of meditation today, where you take in all of the noises and we just adjust. We invite those noises to be a part of our process, and we give them a job to do. So she's just planning on helping. I'm sure there's some deer, or maybe the bear. I haven't quite looked, or it could be a chipmunk. I'm back up in the mountains, and oh my gosh, the chipmunks have taken over outside of the yard. In the yard, they're totally cool. They don't come in. The dogs have scared them away. But outside of the yard, they taunt the dogs through the fence. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. And I do sit back and giggle because, I can watch the thoughts of my dogs trying to figure out how they could get through the fence, over the fence, open the gate, and enjoy chasing chipmunks. But my one dog, Kona, she's totally figured out how to open the gate. So we had to dog proof the second gate to our yard, because I watched her one day. She's like, I've seen mom and dad open this once or twice now. I think I could do it. And she literally went to do it. I was like, oh, no, you don't. So, for all the horse girls out there, binder twine. That's all I got to say. It is a great way to prevent your dogs from being able to open up the gate. And for those of you who do not own horses, binder twine is something that holds together the bales of hay that we get. And all horse girls have an abundance of it. And we use it in all the best ways. I've used it pretty much almost for everything, including a pant belt when I didn't have a belt and my pants were too big. And so I needed a belt to hold them up. Yes, binder twine. And I said it out loud, and now it's out in the public. If you don't have string, this stuff is amazing. I mean, it's kind of like the zap straps, but in the horse world, it's binder twine. So it comes in a beautiful color of blue and orange. So depending on what you're wearing, it may or may not go with your outfit, but works when you're in a bind. So that's my little secret for the day. So today, well, I don't know if you guys have been a part of my Telegram, but I've been trying to post some motivational, inspirational podcasts that I've been listening to, certain episodes that really kind of hit hard and hit home for me. And that's part of, we talk about the process of self, getting into self. I mean, that's why we're doing this, right? We meditate to kind of go within. We meditate for all of our own different personal reasons, but we all have this goal to find this inner self that is waiting to be awoken, to find that peaceful serenity, that knowledge, that wisdom, that understanding, that feeling, that inner, that the landscape of our inner internal environment and the core of where it takes us and how it's connected to what is above and what is below us, and so much more. I mean, that's just kind of like the rundown, right? So I started this where I was going to take hours of the day and just for me, like just that time to do whatever needs to be done for me, right? My self-help day, my self-care time. And whether that's 2 hours in a row or kind of spread out through the day, that all depends on my day. And I have to tell you, last week, I wasn't great at it. I didn't actually hit my 2 hours. I got maybe a good 20 minutes to 45 minutes in because the days were super long. But I made time at least to get that little bit of time in there so that I didn't get out of my habit and my routine, because building a routine and a new habit takes 21 days, right? So I'm on this kick, I got off track, and I, sat down a couple of weeks ago. I was like, okay, where am I losing track? Where am I kind of slipped? Where have I slipped? Calling my own self out, because sometimes we have to do that. And that's okay, because it really helps us kind of decide and choose. When we become aware of where we may have slipped, we get this awesome opportunity to choose to stay in that slipping zone, or, go, okay, you know what, I slipped here, but it's okay. I'm going to learn from this lesson, and I'm going to keep moving forward. And this is how I'm going to make my adjustments. And if those adjustments don't work, I'm going to adjust another way. And one of them was changing my mindset at looking everything, really focusing in on everything that's happening as an opportunity for expansion, an opportunity for discovery, an opportunity for adventure, an opportunity to see what's next and sit with the unknown, sit with that flow of change and come out stronger. And knowing that no matter what the opportunity presents itself or how I get this opportunity, that I'm enough. And as you guys have been following my Instagram, I've been posting things, our weekly affirmation and just kind of, surrounding all of this. So these are little things that I'm doing in my self-care, self-help time, my self-discovery time, my inner me time is about making these, little things to share with you guys as part of that for me, because I really like to share. And I always, sometimes I don't have the best way to say things, or it comes out a little mumbo jumbo, but I'm okay with that because I'm discovering things that, like this motivational podcast that has this wonderful way of saying everything I want to say, just, a little more in flow. But it also gives me different opportunities to change the way I explain something and learn a different way and a different avenue, because I really believe that when we're in this space of creation, that we get into this space by seeing things in different formats, and we understand things all differently, and to be able to express those and to share that in different ways, so that everybody may, find what works for them, or be like, oh, that makes sense to me. So I've really been working at that because it was something a long time ago. Oh, I love the fact that you get me. I know I appreciate it so much. And I hope that I can find different ways to explain things, so that if I'm explaining something that maybe, like, hey, I need to know, I want to know more about this, or I want to know more about that. Guys, I want to know, because I have this innate amount of knowledge that sometimes I don't understand fully where it comes from, but it's always been there, and I've always understood it in different ways. And I want to be able to share that. So if you guys have questions and you guys want me to pick a topic to talk about, just please hit the comment, hit the like, hit the subscribe, let me know, so I can build an entire Monday, or, even another show around that topic, because I really want to be able to share the knowledge, but also find out what it is that you guys want to know. And so that's my little call to action, guys. So if you guys have something you want me to touch on, please let me know. Today is about, and you guys, I'm sure you guys noticed the name, Meditation and Motivation Mondays, because I really wanted to build, and I thought about adding another day, just motivation. I thought, well, why not combine them for now? And we will continue to grow and expand. I'm getting the calendar sorted out so that I can do a second show and get into that space. So it's coming, and it will be here sooner than later. But for now, we're going to do, Motivation Mondays and Meditation Mondays combined. And today is about 0 days off. So I was in the car. I tend to listen to the motivational podcast when I'm in my car, because it's where I actually get some of my greatest thoughts, where my creativity and my I get into that center of creation a lot faster is when I'm driving. And I found this I say by accident, but I know everything and nothing is by accident. And it was the one podcast, which I will put on the Telegram, about never giving up. And it talked about no more 0 days. And so I sat with that for a little bit, and I listened to this last week as I was driving, and I thought, okay, there's two sides to this coin, right? No more 0 days could be a very overwhelming, where you have to do something every day. You never give yourself a break. But it also can be actually kind of a day. If we switch that into never having a day off, maybe looking at it a little bit differently. So I started to step back, and I listened to the podcast again, and I had missed a point on this podcast where it talked about, no more 0 days doesn't mean you have to go hard every day. It just means that you have to pick one action, one step that moves you forwards towards your ultimate goal. So whatever your ultimate goal is, instead of, always going hard, some days it's, if you're working out and you don't want to work out to the point where you don't want to work out again, because that doesn't get us moving forward. That gets us to a place where I can't walk, I can't lift my arms, I'm out. So when we're starting these journeys of self-discovery and mindset reset and getting in touch with our inner vibration and energy, maybe it's about having big days where you spend a lot of time doing the things that you want to do that help you get there, but also throughout the day, throughout your week, picking a day that is kind of not a day off, but a day where you only do one thing. Maybe it's 1 minute of meditation, or it's 10 minutes of listening to a motivational podcast or reading a book that you do, but just something every day, big or small, that's completely up to you. 1 or 1,000 things in a day, up to you, but making sure that every day you are building that forward momentum that helps you reach your ultimate goal. And what is your ultimate goal? What does that look like? Do you have a vision for that? If you don't have a vision as to where you're going, maybe that's your one thing today that you do. You start to build your vision, and every day you build onto that vision until you have a whole picture of what the life you love, and living a life of inner peace and bliss and understanding and knowledge and connection, and whatever language you're going to use that motivates you or describes the end of your goal, where you want to go. I mean, let's be honest, we're going to get there and there's going to be another goal that comes forward, but where are you going right now? And what can you do on a daily basis that's going to help you move you towards that goal? Like I said, it could be one thing. It could be a minute of inner mindfulness. It could be a minute of going for a walk or doing one sit-up or one push-up, or it could be a minute of reading that book that you really want to read, but today's just one of those days, so you're going to take a minute and you're going to read a couple pages, and that's okay. And it's about knowing and creating this foundation that you are constantly moving forward, and you will run into challenges. Our schedules will not line up. Random things will happen. That is life, and that happens. But if we have this plan, and you put this plan into place, that every day you'll do a minimum of one thing that helps you move towards your goal. Now that could be, like I said, a minute, it could be 30 seconds, it could be 10 hours. I don't know. But what is the one thing or what two things that you're going to do every day that's going to help you get there? And building that connection between the mind and the body, so that every day your mind and your body go, okay, we got to make space for our one thing, right? Your body becomes accustomed to that vibration of doing that one thing. Your mind becomes a part of your process, where it motivates you and encourages you and it supports you and drives you to do that one thing or more that helps you move towards the vibration, the life, living the life that you love, or reaching your goal, or creating success in a different avenue of your life. But you begin to reprogram the mind, you begin to reprogram the physical body to resonate in that vibration. And as you become a part of that vibration, internally and externally, your whole world begins to reshape in that vibration, which helps you move forward more fluidly and flowingly. So it makes obstacles that now become speed bumps, and speed bumps become little cracks in the road that we can overcome. So it's about changing things into opportunities. It's about creating that opportunities by taking no more 0 days, and making those no more 0 days work with your day. Because you know what? Sometimes days go sideways. We all have days that go sideways. I don't know about you guys, but I have them. My days are never perfect. Things happen, 15-hour days or 12-hour days or 2-hour days, but something can happen and we get off track, or, we plan to meditate in the morning, but something happens. So maybe we meditate in the evening, and being adaptable and flowing with that, letting your day unfold without putting too much pressure on to achieve your action and your movement forward, but knowing that your action and your movement forward will happen, even if it's just before you close your eyes at night, and taking that little couple minutes, or that extra minute on your lunch break that you dedicate to a little bit of mindful meditation or positive affirmations, or walking up and down that flight of stairs, or going outside and just looking up at the starry sky at night and just taking some deep breaths, or some time to pause and rest, or writing in that journal, or creating your new webpage, or playing on there's listening to that motivational podcast, or reading that audio book, or sitting down and having that physical book in your hand. There's so many opportunities that you can make and create throughout your day. That time becomes less of a restriction when we stop looking at it as we need to always put in 10 hours. Sometimes we only have 5 minutes, and that's perfect. And changing that mindset, that 5 minutes is just as powerful as that 10 minutes, will help you create this habit, this routine, this flow of no more 0 days, so that every day is a movement forward. Every day is an opportunity to move towards your end goal, your what, and what you want to achieve. So that is the motivation part of Mondays. And Sometimes it's sticky notes. I have a sticky note. I have lots of them. They're everywhere. I'm not going to lie. And sometimes it's sitting down and writing out a sticky note that is something to remind me that, okay, I had this thought. Let's write that sticky note down. Let's create it on the wall, and let's create this beautiful foundation of, hey, okay, I'm going to take that sticky note off and I'm going to look into this. Sometimes that's my movement forward. So it can be something very simple. Or maybe it's spending time listening to a podcast while you walk or you cook, or I gotta stop hitting the death. Sorry, guys. I get excited and I'm totally a hand talker. But it's just finding ways to incorporate action towards your goal, steps towards your goal that work with your day. And like I said, let that action be flexible and adaptable, and know that you got this. So there you go. That's the motivation for today, or for this week, because the affirmation will be following. Before we begin to meditate, I just want to remind everybody that I have Tuesday night classes. They're group classes where we're working on connecting with the elements of Mother Earth. And then I have my monthly class this Wednesday, the 15th. We're going to do some generational ancestral healing, and that is June 15th. So if you guys, the link is at my website, www.blendedconnections.com. Or if you would like to join, just send me a message on Instagram and I can personally send you the link myself. Sign up is still available and there's still spots there. We're going to go on some generational ancestral healing. And this might be a little bit of past life. It may go somewhere else, but we're going to kind of invite the souls that are a part of your generational healing into the process and bring your guides in. And we're going to go have some fun and create some space for some big time healing throughout the lineage of who your soul has, the lineage that your soul has chosen to step into. And so creating not only healing for yourself, but also for that lineage. So that is going to be this Wednesday, June 15th. Oh my God, I can't even believe we're halfway through June almost. And I'm still wearing like winter clothes. Yes. Yeah, I'm ready for some sunshine here, but that's okay. That'll be another story, another game. So tonight's meditation, like last week, we began to build on that, getting into that space where you begin to feel your energy and your vibration externally as well as internally. I'm going to continue with this focus and the reason I've chosen this topic, and I say I've chosen, but really and truthfully, I'm pretty sure everybody's guides are like, hey, it's time to do this. They get a little bossy and I love it. But when we are humans, and sometimes we get into this space, and myself included, see it to believe it. So I thought it'd be a really great way to kind of combat the see it to believe it if you can begin to feel your own energetic body, and that the vibration of your energetic body that exists within you and outside of you 24/7. And as you learn to sit with that and acknowledge it and feel it, you begin to understand it. And as you begin to understand it, you begin to, move with the flow of it a little bit more easily and more automatically, but more consciously. So that as we go through this and we expand on this topic, we're going to go through different chakras, and we're going to really sit with the vibration of every chakra and how it connects to your body. And we're just going to really be expanding these next weeks to come. So on that energetic self, the vibrational self, so that when your vibration gets out of tune, I mean, every organ has a vibration and a tone and an energy imprint with it. So we can take it even deeper and getting into that space where you connect with the different energy vibration of each and every part of you, and the harmony and the symphony of the vibrations coming together to make the whole of you. And then that also allows you to check in with yourself a little bit more. This is something that I used during my healing journey. Not when I first got sick, not when I first came into this healing crisis, but it took me a while to like sort my brain out and kind of get into a place where I began to get out of the hole that I was in when it came to what I was going through. But one of the first things that started to help me move forward from where I was to where I wanted to be was getting back to my roots of energy healing and energy connection with my own self, and really starting to sit with the different parts of myself individually and as a whole, and seeing where I could feel incongruent frequencies or in disharmony. And as I got back to understanding that disharmony and where it was lying and what was creating it and what it needed to shift, really began my journey forward on, creating space for my body to begin its own process of unwinding what was going on within me. And it really did help me move forward towards my end goal, which was being a healthier, more whole person that when I was going through this healing, I was broken. I was shattered in many different pieces, and I was very much scattered. So I had to bring all those pieces back together and fit them in properly versus them just being in a scattered zone. But connecting to my vibration and my energetic body began that process for me. And then, came diet and hypnotherapy, which really kind of helped me hone in on the whole aspect of the mind, body, soul healing. So I thought that, that's why part of the reason I wanted to start sharing this with you guys. So that is what we are going to be working on for the next several weeks. I don't know how long when it comes to the meditations and Mondays, but we're going to keep going, and we're going to break it down bit by bit, part by part, and process by process. So the first process is really getting in connection with where you can feel that exterior vibration that is all around you. And I always find that starting with the hands is the easiest. So we're going to go through the body, and then we're going to end up focusing on the hands. And as you can see, this beautiful video that of the infinity sign, that is the music that we're going to choose tonight to meditate with, which I will also again post on my Telegram after the meditation. And that way you guys can have the link. And sometimes, I've said this in the past, sometimes meditating with the same music for the next little while can really help anchor in the process and really get it into an automatic space. So if you guys just give me a second here, I'm going to turn the music on, and then we will begin. So while I'm turning the music on, I'm going to ask you for your permission to guide you to be a part of your journey. And I want to thank you for spending your space and time with me, and find that comfortable spot to sit down, to lay down, to rest, to be, whether you're inside or outside, sitting or laying. Just find that spot where you can be comfortable for the next little bit, where you can give yourself permission to go into that deep space of rest, that deep flow of release, that inner connection where you can feel calm and connected, and so much more. So as you found that beautiful spot, take a moment to close your eyes down and just focus on those tiny little muscles in and around your eyes, helping them become soft and comfortable, helping them become calm and supple. Letting your breath be what it needs to be in this moment as you focus on those tiny muscles in and around your eyes until they become completely soft and loose, supple and calm. And as they become calm, you may feel them getting heavy and heavier. With every breath you breathe, breathing in that feeling of calm, as the muscles in and around your eyes become softer and softer still, more and more at ease, and deeply and comfortably rested. And as the muscles around your eyes become completely soft now, allowing all those beautiful tiny little muscles that work so hard from morning to night to rest, to release any and all forms of tension, to feel soft and calm and at ease. With every breath that you breathe, breathing in that soft calmness, that feeling of rest, and directing that breath in into those tiny muscles around your eyes, through your eyes. And as you exhale, giving yourself permission now to let go of the day and any and all stress or tension that you accumulated. No time, no space, no thought, no self, nowhere, just here in this moment with your breath, breathing. Here in this moment with your breath calming. Here in this moment with your breath resting. here in this moment, with your breath releasing and letting go. Here in this moment, beginning to tap into that inner force of energy that is yours and yours alone. Here in this moment, as you choose to be with each and every breath you breathe. Here in this moment, to become more and more connected to how boundless and limitless and free you can be. And as you allow yourself and give yourself permission now to be here in this moment, softly and gently breathing with ease, softly and gently creating more softness and calm throughout all those tiny muscles in and around your eyes. As your eyelids get heavier and heavier, softer and softer, and calmer, as the moments passes by. And as the moments pass and our breath becomes soft and natural, as we begin to create a deeper sense of rest and connection, calm, let your mind wander where it will. And as your mind wanders for a moment, notice the sounds around you, the sounds inside and outside of the space that you're in. Perhaps noticing the sound of your breath, your household, the outdoors around you, the wind in the leaves, the birds chirping, the movement of traffic and people passing you by as they move about their day. Any and all sounds from pets or your household. Letting all those sounds from this point forward become a part of your process, taking you deeper in and deeper down. Letting any sound or thought that may come forward from this point forward, knowing they, with your permission, of course, will no longer distract or disturb you from this wonderful feeling of calm and comfort and rest. In fact, all those sounds can now take you deeper in and deeper down into that space of rest, that flow of calm, that place of ease, that space and inner bliss of letting go and release. So as I go quiet for a moment, just listen and allow, with all the sounds around you, to move deeper in, deeper down. And as you feel at ease with the sounds, internal and external sounds, as they help you drift a little bit further in and a little bit further down, In a moment, I'm going to ask you to imagine many different things. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to allow all your inner and outer senses to become heightened and open. But it doesn't matter if you can't imagine all the things that I'm asking you to, or if you choose or choose not to allow any and all of your inner senses to become heightened and opened. Because very, very soon now, with your permission, of course, you can choose to be more at ease and comfortable, more rested and calm than ever before. So when you're ready and you're willing, let yourself breathe that breath of calm. When it feels right, let yourself breathe that breath of rest. And now, if you will, let yourself breathe that breath of peace. And as you breathe in that feeling of calm, that flow of rest, that energy of peace, let your exhale be the foundation of letting go and releasing any and all forms of stress and tension you may sense or feel yourself carrying or holding on to. As you breathe out, let go of any and all physical tension or tightness. From the tips of your toes to the top of your head, through the palms of your hands and beyond. In your mind's eye, imagine any and all forms of tension or tightness melting away, dissolving through your exhale. As the air of your exhale floats far, far, far away, imagine any and all forms of tension or tightness drifting, dissolving, melting, floating far, far, far away. As you breathe out in your mind's eye, your imagination, begin to sense and feel any and all forms of inner emotional, mental, or physical stress floating away with every breath out, far, far, far away. And as you breathe out, releasing and letting go of any imprints, any connections, any energies, any habits, any actions or reactions that have promoted holding on to tension, tightness, or stress. Let them drift away. Release them, letting them go. As you breathe out, and as you breathe in fully and deeply, easily and comfortably, begin to feel and sense that space that you've just created by letting go of any and all forms of tension or tightness or stress that you may have sensed. Filling that space with more calm and comfort, more rest and peace. Easily And automatically, with every breath you breathe, giving permission to the muscles, the cells, the fibers, the nerves within your body to become calm and peaceful, rested. Giving every muscle in your body permission to release any and all forms of tightness or tension or stress from any life, past, present, or future, from any dimension or realm or universe. Giving permission to the deepest structures of your physical, mental, emotional, and energetic self to release any and all forms of tension or stress or tightness from any life, past, present, or future, with every breath out. And as you breathe in, feeling that space within the deepest makeup of your structure, physically, mentally, emotionally, and energetically, with more calm, peace, and connection. As you give permission for positive change and release, feel the inner foundation within you shifting, changing more positively, more calmly, more peacefully than ever before. As you continue to build and create an inner bond, an inner connection, an inner awareness of self once more. And as you take flight into this inner connection through every breath you breathe, in a moment, I'm going to count from 20 down to 1. And I want you to imagine with each count from 20 down to 1 is a step down into a deeper level of that self-source soul space, into that inner sanctuary at the very core of your home base. And with every number from 20 down to 1, it'll take you twice as deep as you were before, feeling twice as calm and connected than ever before. So when you're ready to let go and drift into that deep, deep inner center home base, that center core, that sanctuary where self-source and soul space come together. Take a deep, full breath and let's begin the journey within. 20, with every breath and every number, going deeper and deeper into that beautiful space, that inner self-source soul place. 19. Plenty of time, no need to hurry. Just let yourself feel and breathe as you drift into that sanctuary, that inner home, source, soul space, deep, that inner core, that beautiful, abundant, positive inner space. 18. Deeper still, deeper down. Letting go bit by bit, more and more, as you drift and rest once more. 17. With every breath that you breathe, it takes you deeper and deeper with more and more ease. 16. No time, no space, no self, no where, no thought. Just love, calm, and connection with every breath in and out. 15. Calmer and calmer still. Deeper and deeper within. 14. Letting go bit by bit. Moment by moment. Breath by breath. 13. No time. No space, no thought. Just drifting into that calm connection, into that self-source and soul space, deep within the sanctuary of your inner home base. 12. More and more, letting go. 11. Every breath soft and gentle. Every breath easy and soothing. Every breath calming and connecting. 10. Limitless, boundless, and free as you drift deep, deeper in to see your inner sanctuary. 9. Every muscle, every nerve, every fiber, every cell, every part of you soft and soothing, calm and comforting. 8. More and more at peace and at rest as you calmly and gently and steadily breathe. 7. Feel the flow of your energy getting softer and smooth, calmer and connecting. 6. 5. 5 times deeper into that sanctuary, into that inner home base in the center core of your self, source, and soul space. 4. Letting go, if you will, a little bit more. 3. No time, no space, no thought, no where, no self, just be. More and more at ease and more free. 2. Like a feather on a gentle summer breeze, floating in deeper and deeper in to that feeling and that sense of peace and ease, all the way down, 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 down to 1. And be in your center home, that home base, that beautiful sanctuary, that fabulous center place, that inner self, source, and soul space. Feel how good it feels to be home once again as you snuggle in deep and let yourself fully and completely release. And as you rest in that self, source, and soul space, as you rest deep and easily, calmly, and wonderfully, and as you enter this beautiful space of self, source, and soul, that deep center core of your home base within, you'll notice there is a perfect place to sit and rest, a perfect space to be. a perfect place to be more calm and connected than ever before. So as you sit in your perfect space, in your sanctuary, I want you to focus on those muscles at the soles of your feet. Imagine in your mind's eye they're becoming perfectly calm and rested, supple and soft, comfortable and peaceful. Perhaps imagining a pool of golden white light at the soles of your feet, the perfect temperature, soft like silk, calm and peaceful. A beautiful energy resting at the soles of your feet, increasing, supporting, and encouraging a deep, deep inner peace of calm and connection. And with every breath, drawing that calm peacefulness through your feet, through the tips of your toes, all the way up through your calves, past your knees, so all the muscles in your lower legs become completely soft and supple, completely comfortable and peaceful. Allowing all the muscles in your lower legs to be stress-free, tension-free, free of any and all forms of tension or tightness. And as the muscles in your lower legs become at ease and comfortable, tension and stress-free, when you're ready, feel that beautiful energy moving up through your upper legs all the way into your lower back. Begin to sense, feel, and imagine all the muscles in your lower back softening, becoming more and more at ease and peaceful. And as your lower back rests in comfort, begin to breathe that feeling of rest all the way up into your middle and upper back, all the way up vertebra by vertebra to the tops of your shoulders. And as that feeling of rest and calm and peacefulness moves through your back, feel it moving through your torso all the way up to the tops of your shoulders. Every muscle calm, every muscle comfortable, every muscle at ease and peaceful. Every muscle from the tops of their shoulders to the soles of your feet, more and more stress and tension free, free of any and all forms of stress, any and all forms of tension, released and let go. With each and every breath you breathe, and over these next several breaths, draw that feeling of calm and peacefulness all the way up through the back of your head to the top of your crown. Let it flow into your forehead, all the way past those tiny little muscles in and around your eyes, into your cheeks and your jawline, all the way down to your clavicle bones, so that all your facial muscles are soft, peaceful, and calm. Allowing all your facial muscles to become tension and stress-free more and more with every breath you breathe. And as the tension and stress melts away, bring that feeling of calm, peacefulness down past your shoulders into your upper arms. Let it drift and flow from your elbows to your forearms. Feel the muscles in and around your forearms becoming soft and calm, at ease and peaceful. Let that energy of calmness move into the palms of your hands to the tips of your fingers and thumbs, so that all the muscles in and around your hands become rested and comfortable. And as you feel and sense the muscles in and around your hands becoming rested and comfortable, let your awareness expand. Let your awareness expand to the space around your hands, noticing how you notice that space. Notice how you notice the energy around your hands, the space around your hands. Notice what you notice. Notice how you notice the energy flowing through the palms of your hands, through the tips of your fingers and thumbs. The energy flowing off the backs of your hands. Letting your awareness expand to the energy and space around your hands. Notice what you notice. Sense what you sense. Feel what you feel. See what you see. Know what you know. Perhaps you may sense the space and energy coming from your hands, around your hands, as a color, as a light, as a sensation, as a temperature, as a texture, or something more. Just notice how you notice this. Notice what you notice and how you notice it. As you breathe, expanding your awareness to the energy and space around your hands, from the palms and backs of your hands to the tips of your fingers and thumbs. Just notice how you notice this as you sit, as you be, as you focus your energy to the space around your hands. Perhaps you notice this as a temperature, a texture, a color, a light, or another sensation. But allow yourself to connect into the energy around your hands, the space beyond your physical body. And I'm going to go quiet for a moment as you sit, as you allow, as you expand your inner awareness to the space around your hands, whether it be the palms of your hands, the tips of your fingers and thumbs, the back of your hands, or your entire hand itself. Notice how you notice this space around your hands. Notice what you notice in the space around your hands. Notice what you notice about the energy flowing in the space around your hands. You may see it, you may feel it, you may sense it. You may just be aware of it through your sixth sense. You may know it. Allowing all your inner senses to open as widely as you choose. As you focus on the space around your hands. And as you connect into your own inner energy and vibration by focusing on the space around your hands, knowing that your inner senses will open more and more widely each and every day you choose to give them permission to do so. That noticing the energy that flows around your hands will continue to expand and deepen that inner source of self-connection. And knowing that each and every day that you choose to spend time in that self-source and soul space, in that deep, deep inner sanctuary of that deep center core of home base, that feeling of calm, that flow of rest, that peacefulness will continue to expand and deepen in every way, both mind, body, and soul connection. And as you connect into your inner vibration, that flow of energy that emanates from home base through each and every part of you to the space around you, becoming more and more connected and aware, more calm and peaceful, more in flow, and open the deeper you go. And knowing that each and every time you focus on the space around your hands, you'll connect into your own internal environment, your internal energy source and vibration more easily, more clearly, and more openly with the days to come. In a moment, take a couple deep breaths, bringing more of that peacefulness, that calm into every part of you, from the top of your head to the tips of your fingers and thumbs, all the way down to the soles of your feet. Feeling that flow of energy all around you, softer, more whole and complete, vibrating higher and higher with every breath you breathe. And as you take those breaths, giving yourself permission to connect into your energy, your vibration once more and continually, giving yourself permission to be tension and stress free, giving yourself permission physically, mentally, emotionally, and energetically to be in more harmony and united and inner sanctuary of home base, where you have access to all wisdom, knowledge, and knowing, and so much more. And in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. At 5, you'll be fully emerged, fully alert, fully rested and nourished, feeling calm and connected, feeling more and more aligned with the energy and vibration of your inner self that flows to the space around you. And knowing that inner connection, that inner flow of your vibration and energy, and becoming attuned with it will get easier and easier day by day, breath by breath, and beyond. So take a deep breath and feel yourself come back to the here and now. Come back to your breathing. 1, feeling refreshed and centered and grounded. Feeling calm and nourished and rested. Feeling more and more peaceful than ever before. 2, feel the bend in your arms and your legs. Feel the energy around your hands. Feel all your inner senses open and aligned, balanced and grounded, centered. 3, feeling wonderfully clear and connected. 4, your eyes are crystal clear, your mind is crystal clear, your muscles are calm and refreshed. Your connection to the vibration and energy and space around your hands is deepening and expanding and more clear with every day and every moment and every breath. And 5, fully emerge, fully aware, fully alert. And when it feels right, go ahead and stretch and open your eyes all the way back into the here and now. Feel the knowledge and knowing that sensation and understanding of the energy emanating outside of and around your hands, coming forward to the conscious state and feeling that interconnection to that self source and soul space, expanding and deepening with every moment that passes and every day that flows. Well done, everyone. Take a deep breath, opening your eyes all the way back into the here and now. Just gonna pause the music and bring you all the way back. Oh, that was fun. Thank you, guys. I will post the music in my Telegram, Soul Journey with Jen Snow. And that way, you guys, if you enjoyed the music today, you can find it. It was on YouTube. And I also will save it to my playlist on my YouTube channel. So you can also find it there too. And some other music that I like to meditate to here and there, depending on how I'm feeling and what resonates with me. That's the other thing is every time I meditate, I do try to stick with certain music for a while. But I do find that sometimes I find other things that resonate. And sometimes it's nature, sometimes it's drumming, sometimes it's music for Reiki healing or different vibrational tones, binary beats. So just kind of finding a collection of music that works for you, because depending on your vibrational state, your emotional state, where you are that day or what's going on that day, you may resonate with different tones of different music. And those tones and different types of music will help you get where you need to go. So just another little tip. Thank you so much. How do you, it's an app. I have an iPhone, so I'm pretty positive it's for Android, but I am probably not the most technical person to ask for that. But if you go to the App Store and you download Telegram, it's a way to connect, and then there's different groups and conversations that you can join. I've set up a group called Soul Journey with Jen Snow. If you are interested in my monthly classes, this month is June 15th, and it's about generational ancestral healing. The sign up is at my website, www.blendedconnections.com, or send me a message on Instagram and I will send you that link. And I will send you that personal link so you can sign up. It's still available. There's still space. And this is something I do monthly. Yes, Princess can help. Like, woo, yay. But yeah, iPhones. I don't know. I'm the least technical, but I can actually I can look for a link to show, like, on YouTube. YouTube is a great way too, guys. Is find little things that how to download that Telegram app. I did learn how to use it and go live on it once. So mind you, it was only once, and if I had to do it again, I'd have to YouTube it again. But and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys all there next week, next Monday, or if you're in my Tuesday night class, I will see you tomorrow night. And if you're doing the monthly class, I'll see you on Wednesday. And if there are the channels below, the channels that we support and we love and we like. So if you guys want to give them a follow, that would be amazing. They're pretty amazing people that I get the joy of supporting and being a part of journeys. And so thank you very much for today. I hope that you guys have an amazing Monday. Hope that you enjoyed connecting with your energy through the palms of your hands, and know that will deepen and expand each and every day you practice it, which will expand even further. And next week, we're going to keep building on this. So have a great day, guys. Thank you so much for your energy and your time and your support, as always. Oh yeah, and smash that like button, leave us a comment so we can get out there more and we can create a bigger foundation to help more people connect and find their self-source soul space. All right, guys, talk to you soon. Cheers.